can't help you back up if I get hurt too. That's my...
Hey, who puts door on a cave?
Can we come back out this way?
No, ma'am. Yeah. It's a whole different exit that was coming out. It's about a 450-foot walk to the cavern. It'll be about a 980-foot walk back. Please watch your head and your step. Yeah, we're all gonna gather right around that corner there.
Oh no, I should have bought a jacket.
Please watch your head and your step as you enter. We're all gonna gather in this first corner here.
Oh, it's a teeny cave.
You don't have to duck, huh? Well, I bet you I can find a spot that you will.
It's not going to be Carlsbad.
It's gonna be all.
There's another one. They're all over the place. They're so cute.
Don't run, I want to take a video of you. Take a video.
Welcome to the cathedral room. If you're not certain what a cathedral is, think of a big fancy church, big steeples. Does this look a little bit like a cathedral here? These set of columns is why they called this the cathedral room. They thought this looked like a European style cathedral. So they called is still a natural passageway of this cavern going back beyond this room. Now this passageway only goes back about 100 feet in dead ends. On the original maps they called this Frankenstein's Den. Again, it's a narrow passageway, goes back 100 feet and just stops. There's no additional rooms back here. And also, as you look at this flowstone, you can see that this flowstone is actually comprised of a bunch of very tiny rimstone pools all the way down that flowstone.
Sweet.
If you're a Mel Brooks fan, you can call this Frankenstein's Den.
I do like horror movies. It is tiny, isn't it?
It'd be cool to go
Feel
there.
free to make your way to the back of the room, take a peek, and then we're all going to gather. Is he hanging up under here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving.
Now, oh, there he goes.
Seriously.
No, please don't.
Don't run.
You got. I
Seriously.
think you got too close to it.
Jittery.
What's wrong? Your battery dead?
Look at the formations, you see a few different colors, and the coloration is from mineral content. All of these formations are created from a mineral called calcite, calcium carbonate, and that's what gives us the very white coloration we see. But you notice even though they're made from calcite, not all the formations are pure white. A lot of them have this tan or orange discoloration, and that's from the impact of the mineral iron in the limestone. And from time to time, we're going to see a gray or a charcoal looking color, as you can see on the side of the flowstone back there. And that gray coloration is from the impact of the mineral manganese. So it's calcite, iron, manganese, and a combination of these minerals that create the natural palette of colors. But there is one other natural color that's not natural to the cave, and that's the green you see around the lights. The green is algae. Now, algae would not naturally form in a cave because under normal conditions it's very dark. It's because we have these lights on that photosynthesis can now occur and the algae can grow. So what we do to help try to limit that growth is before we leave a room, I'll turn off the lights in the rooms behind us that we've already explored. It limits the amount of light exposure, therefore it limits the amount of algae growth that occurs. I'm going to show you one more indication that we were once in fact under the sea. I'm going to show you a little fossil up in the ceiling again. If you look right in the center of my light, you can see that swirl up in the ceiling. That swirl is actually a fossilized chambered nautilus. Now, if you're not certain what a chambered nautilus is, octopus-type creature lives inside of a chambered shell. They're still in existence today. They live in the deep seas. And that's another indication we were once under the sea with that fossilized chambered nautilus up there. The next room we're going to go into is called the fracture room. On the original maps, it was also dubbed the Donald Roper, as water used to flow through. Perhaps as it did flow, the water hit this back wall and created a little bit of a swirl. Everywhere you see these domes, one of those swirls was occurring, or an eddy current in the water. That swirl would erode the limestone in an upward direction, creating these domes. Now, if this were still a water-filled cave, these domes would be
My camera sees him just fine.